So we are doing a two-part needs assessment with the Muncie Public Library to determine if there is a need for library social work in the library and if there's a desire for library social work. The morning class is doing a needs assessment of the patrons, and then the afternoon class is doing an assessment of the staff.
We're trying to see if there are any needs that Muncie Public Library currently isn't meeting and what we can do to further advance the library in order to meet the needs of the patrons.
People don't know that libraries are kind of a hub for the community, whether they are in crisis or not. People go there to access technology, they go there to kind of have a sense of community, or even like access help.
The library provides resources, educational, informational, and even recreational resources. They're trying to figure out the psychosocial needs of our patrons and our staff perceptions of them and where we may have some gaps in services. They have been doing a great job at surveying staff and patrons to figure out just how can the library improve our services and how we can continue to meet the needs of our community.
The data collection was great. We discovered that within the libraries, there are some locations that gain more traction than others.
We had an amazing response rate from library staff to our surveys. And then when we went out into the field to survey patrons, the turnout was great as well. Knowing that people want to give input to their community's issues or their issues, and knowing that like through questioning or like a simple survey, you can provide for your community by just knowing what they need and then working on how to provide it for them.
So once we've processed through all of this data and cleaned all of it through SPSS, our next steps after that are giving all of our findings to the library, and then they'll be taking those findings and furthering their resources. This is one of the only classes that we've really had that has macro social work experience in it. I think that we've also gained a lot of collaborative experience here.
They're getting that hands-on experience, working with an organization, working with a community, collecting data, analyzing data, getting stakeholder input, providing recommendations, and really learning that as social workers, we are not the experts, but we can be facilitators with the community who is the expert on their own needs and on their own strengths.
And then we also got to see that these students really were passionate about this community-based project. They were passionate about the library. A lot of them had grown up coming to libraries, and they were really excited about it.
The early results are showing us that there is a need and there is a desire for library social work internships in Muncie Public Libraries. We can really stay and have a presence and benefit Muncie Public Library, Muncie as a whole, and then also provide great learning opportunities for our students.
I just really enjoy immersive learning at Ball State as a whole. What we're doing at the library is something that will have impacts for years to come, and I just really think it's a great program overall.